a sports experience like no other. You are now tuned into the No Cap Sports Show, where sports and combos collide. Authentic, unapologetic, no edits, no cap. Let the convo begin. No cap.
Welcome to the No Cap Sports Show podcast, where sports and combos collide. I am your host, Fredo.
I'm your host, the Cobra.
What it do, bro?
What's up, bro? I had a little technical difficulties trying to get on, but I'm here.
You here? Where you at, man?
I'm out here, man. I'm out here at the beach, man. House on the lake right now. Got a nice little view out here. Nice little weather. So yeah,
you better not be at Anacostia.
nah. no, Rock Creek Park.
You know I'm fucking with you, bro. I'm fucking with you. Yeah. Look good back there, champ. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice view, man. For real. So yeah, O will be joining us later on throughout the during the show and stuff like that. Man, look at man, we're not gonna even waste no time. We about to get to it. Because we know this game is about to come on very soon. So, bro, let me ask you this, man. Game 3 preview, bro. Boston Celtics, Dallas Mavericks, man. Who you got in this game, and and why?
Man, look, man, I'm so pissed off at the Mavericks right now. You know what I mean? Smart money would say that, okay, down 0-2, you going to Dallas. You know what I mean? It's a no-brainer. Dallas is supposed to win this game, right? But man, I don't trust them right now, man.
I don't blame you, bro.
I don't trust them. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been betting online for a minute, and so the other day I said, you know what? Dallas got blasted game 1, game 2. They should either win, or if they lose, it'll be a 1-2 possession game.
Yeah.
So the spread 6.5. Spread 6.5. I said, let me go and throw some bread on this. These Bama's lose by 7.
Yeah, man.
I said, man, I'm done with him, man. And then and Kyrie, how dynamic of a player he is and how talented he is. I hate to say it, but he's just showing us why he could never be the number one guy for any organization. You know what I mean? He's talented, one of the most skilled players that I ever seen, but he's inconsistent.
Let me ask you this, bro. Okay, is it? Yeah, he has been. We both know that he's been very inconsistent. Well, I'm not going to even say inconsistent. He hasn't been a no show. You know what I'm saying? Since the final started. Game 1, no show. Game 2, no show whatsoever.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this though: is it more of him, or is it more of what Boston is doing from a defensive standpoint? Are they frustrating him? They're throwing different bodies at him. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that they're switching everything.
You know, it's reminding me of what they did to KD.
Yeah, bro. Blitzed his ass.
Yeah, they blitzed him. They used their size and athleticism against him, physicality. And that threw his game off, and I think that formula is working against Kyrie. You know, and you know, I've always grown up like I don't care how good your defense is, you're not supposed to stop good offense. But I don't know, man. Boston is showing us something a little different. But also, we gotta mention Jason Kidd. You know what I mean? How well is he doing making adjustments? And why isn't he going deeper down his bench? You know what I mean? You got
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is somebody that can get hot. He's a streaky player, somebody that can get hot, give you 20, 30, sometimes even 40 points if he gets that hot streak going.
Right.
Man, use those guys, see what they got. You know, you don't know if they got it going that day if you don't try it out.
I agree with you 100%, man. This is a 7-game series, bro. I mean, this is not the regular season, man. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, man, you got to throw whatever you can on the wall, and whatever sticks, hey, you got to go with it. at the end of the day, man. But you're
Yeah,
right. I like what Boston is
yeah,
doing defensively, collectively as a unit. You know what I'm saying? They're playing connected defensively, and I love that. Boston actually pissed me off the first game because I thought they was taking too many ill-advised threes, and that's how Dallas got back in the game. I think the Celtics were up by 28, and they cut the 28-point lead to 8 points, 8-point
yeah,
lead. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I was just like, I mean, you just selling for too many damn threes, man. I'm like, just won't you just attack the basket? And I saw more of that in game 2. And they was attacking the basket. And people talking about Jason Tatum, that he hasn't had a big game. But you know what? I give a little respect. I give mad respect to him at the end of the day, because you know what? He's doing all the other little things as well, because he doesn't need to carry that load at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He's passing the ball. He's playing defense. He's rebounding. He's doing all little things that are big things at the end of the day. And credit to him.
yeah. But you know the point that you just made a few moments ago in terms of Boston shooting all those 3-point shots. You know, I thought that, you know, when we did our predictions before the series started, I went with Dallas because of that. I'm
Yes.
like, you know, Boston shoot too many threes, and with the offensive talent Dallas have with Kyrie and Luka, you know, they get to their spots. They get to the mid-range. They get to the basket. You know what I mean? They're going to give you consistent buckets where, you know, Boston could be hit or miss because they shoot so many threes. And they always going to let you into the game because of that. But, man, I don't know, man. I might have lost that with this series right here. So
I don't know, bro. I wouldn't. But one thing you got to keep in mind, though, you know, Porzingis, man. I don't, you know, I know they said that he's questionable early with this strange. He has an injury that I've never heard of in my life. I couldn't even pronounce the shit. But the fact of the matter is, if he doesn't play in game 3 and game 4, which that's what they're actually, you know what I'm saying, talking about. I mean, Dallas can get back into the series, but you're right, man. It depends on Kyrie and Luka. And I like, you know, I like what Luka's doing offensively. I like to see him attack the basket a little more. You know what I'm saying? And I like him to cut down on his turnovers as well. So, you know, but you're right, man. And those other guys got to step up, man. PJ Washington.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the hell he been at? Yeah.
Exactly, man. So, you know, I mean, Gabbert, I mean, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, they got to step up. They got to step up, man. They got to step up big time. And you're absolutely right, kid. Got to extend that bench, man.
Yeah, because I mean, you wearing your big dogs out. You know what I mean? They had a grueling path through the Western Conference. You know, and I mean, these guys was playing damn near the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you wearing those guys out. But the only optimism that I have for Dallas still is, you know, Luka is so great, and Kyrie, he's been there and done that before. We've seen what Kyrie can do in big moments. So that I'm gonna keep that optimism for Dallas just because of that.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why I went with like I said, Boston, because you know, from 1 through 6 or 1 through 7, man, they just it's problematic. You know what I'm saying? They can throw a lot of different bodies at you at the end of the day, and majority of all of them, the 6, 7 or what have you, can put the ball in the basket at the end of the day. And like I said, that's coming true to form. You know what I'm saying? These past couple of games, but you're absolutely right. Series is not over yet, man. So we'll definitely see. You know what I'm saying? What happens in game 3, man? Hey, man, what do you think about Danny Hurley spurning the LA Lakers to remain at UConn, bro?
I wasn't surprised. You know what I mean? I didn't think that he was going to sign on the dotted line with the Lakers. I felt in my heart that he was always going to stay in Connecticut.
I agree.
He just signed a long-term deal at UConn. He's, to me, from the outside looking in, he seems invested in UConn. He seems invested in those players that they got coming in there. And I think that he's really trying to make them a perennial powerhouse. I think that he really enjoys coaching and teaching. And I think you lose a lot of that when you make the transition over to the NBA because it's not about coaching, it's not about teaching, it's not about, you know, coaching your team. It's almost like you have to you're managing personalities. You know what I mean? You're managing egos, and I don't see Bobby Hurley as as the type of coach that want to be bothered with that foolishness.
I agree with you 100%, man. I didn't, like I said, I couldn't envision it as well. If anything, in order for him to be seriously interested, I thought that the Lakers, I thought the Lakers was going to come in, you know what I'm saying, with $14-15 million a year, make him probably top either one or top two coaches in the league in terms of from a salary standpoint. I think they came in lowballed it, you know what I'm saying, at $12 million. I'm not saying $12 million is nothing to sneeze at, but I'm just like, I mean, bro, if this is someone you've been tracking for quite some time, you got to make it worth his while at the end of the darn day. You got to make it to the point where he's not, you know what I'm saying, he's not leaving LA. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
What's
up, O?
And that's what's up, Cuzzo?
Okay. Oh, go ahead, Cole. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I saw the high end in terms of NBA coaches was between 14 and 17 million.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could at least gave him an offer that landed somewhere between there if you wanted to make it more inviting for him. But I'm not surprised by him staying at UConn at all. Matter of fact, I commend him for it. I think he got something great going on there.
I do too.
You know what I mean? He has stability there. He's going to get paid and all the other perks that he's going to get from coaching out there. And I commend him for that.
I do too, big time, bro. Because the fact of the matter is, like I said, he has a chance to three-peat. He has a chance to do something. I think the last team that did that was UCLA with Coach Wooden. You know what I'm saying? In terms of three-peat. So he has a chance to do something special. I think they got a top 3, top 5 team coming back this year as well, man. But yeah, definitely kudos to him. But what does this say about LA Lakers at the end of the day, man? It's like their brand in terms of what it once was, it seemed like it's deteriorating by the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're hiring these coaches and then they're firing them a year, 2 years after the fact. And it's like, I mean, what's up with that, bro? You got to turn your mute off.
Your volume. Put your volume on, Odo.
I said they trash. Do you need me to go get? Do you need me to go get? What you want? You want the big trash can or the little one?
You know what, bro? Bring them both. Bring them both.
Hey, get the recycle bin too.
Exactly, man.
Don't nobody want to go there and have to deal with that, all that, you know what, they come with that, you know what I'm saying?
I agree, bro.
People want to coach and they want to coach the right way. And and like what you guys said, I commend Hurley for staying there. How you gonna try to bring that man from Stores, Connecticut, college, he locked in, out to LA where the taxes is crazy? You gonna offer that man talking about we was gonna make him the 6th highest paid coach? That don't even make no sense. Why would he leave? Why would he? Man, the grass ain't always greener on the other side.
Say it again, bro.
Sometimes it's beautiful. Sometimes it's good to be comfortable, right?
Yes.
We talk about you know, and I don't know where you guys are as far as in the show. I apologize for being late to all our listeners and viewers, but you know, old dog I'm getting used to this traffic. I don't know where I'm going. You hear me? I got stuck. I got lost. You know?
Yeah.
But with that being said, man,
it's all good, cuz.
But hey, look, with that man mental health, right? Shoot, with his health, as far as just having we talked about it last show about having a peace of mind.
Yep.
You want to go out to LA and deal with all that drama that come out there? He made the right choice for him and his family, and salute to him, or whatever the case may be. You can't try to offer nobody talking about we was gonna make him the 6th highest paid.
What type of shit is that?
Man, listen, he did the right thing, right where he at, man. Nobody want to go down there.
Yeah, no, I think they need to. I think they really need to the Lakers need to do a deep dive and look at themselves in terms of what got them in this position and what changes that they need to make going forward. They have an identity crisis at the end of the day.
Look, hey Fredo, I'm gonna tell you what got them in position like that is the fuckery that they've done over the past several years. You think these coaches not on the outside looking in saw what they did when Ty Lue was the candidate for the job, how they try to fuck him over. You think they ain't see,
bro.
You think they ain't see the bullshit offer that they gave Jason Kidd when we thought Jason Kidd was gonna be
right.
the
I forgot about that.
You think they ain't see what they did to Frank Vogel when Frank Vogel just came up off of a championship. Brought you the first championship in years?
Yep.
You think those other coaches ain't watching that shit?
You're right, bro.
Hey man,
Hold
on a minute. What is that you got on, Coach? Where did? Hey, we gotta holler at the. What is that? I ain't seen that one yet. Hey, look here, man. Y'all, hey, I gotta say, hey, I feel like Hurley and the Lakers right now, man. What y'all? I can't get this. I thought I signed a new deal too.
Hey, bro, you signed a lifetime deal, bro. You told me you wanted them blue. You told me So now you want that one.
I want it all, baby. You already know. Salute.
I want it all.
Hey, that was that. This was that Caitlin Clark package.
y'all go
the Caitlin Clark platinum deal, Joe.
Okay, he got the platinum as he should. But no, on a serious note, though, fellas, like we talked about last week, it really is. It's a shame that the Lakers organization is going in this direction, but they messed up. How you gonna have somebody telling Magic Johnson what to do? Where it's so bad, Magic Johnson stepped down.
Yeah, he said, "Man, hell,
come on, man,
I'm out."
Magic.
That's where it started. Yep.
Like Bubba Dub say, Jerry Buss rolling over in his grave. Right
Sure hell is.
See, ain't no way you gonna tell what Magic step away from the Lakers. Magic said, "I got to step away."
Yep.
We should have known.
And been doing big things ever since. So
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Even before Magic, they ran Jerry West about it, that motherfucker.
Yeah. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace,
Jerry West. The logo.
Yeah, for real. The logo, for real.
Ain't nobody want to deal with the Lakers, man.
Let me ask you guys this while we transition, man. Hey, did Team USA make a huge mistake by not adding Caitlin Clark to the Olympic roster?
I'm going to let O-Dog start with that.
Okay, back.
I'm going to be honest with you. I see both sides. One, I understand this about trying to grow the game.
Yes.
But two, I also understand these ladies have already they had already did a camps and stuff like that and basically locked their spots in. Now, with that being said, if I was a part of the committee and I'm trying to grow the game, you know what I'm saying? I might, at least have, have her come into a camp and have her compete,
yes.
Whatever the case may be. But I see it either way. I don't have a problem with it. She's young, 28, whatever. She'll be all right. She'll get her opportunity or whatever the case may be. So I see it both sides. I don't think they got it wrong. I don't think it's a right or wrong answer for this particular situation.
Okay. Good perspective, bro. What you got, Cole?
Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. I mean, if you're just looking at it from a hooping perspective, those 12 ladies, right? Those 12 ladies who were selected. Who were selected to the team. They 100% deserve to be on that roster. You know what I mean? Caitlin Clark right now is not one of the best 12, 15 players in the WNBA. So far as basketball, if you just put basketball in the silo, no, she doesn't deserve to be on the team. There's other women that is way more deserving to be on the team than Caitlin Clark. But to Omar's point, if you're the WNBA and you're looking at business, Cuzzo!
We got a
volleyball player.
We got an all-American superstar on the show right now.
Under Armour All-American.
Yes, sir. This is Arizona State's finest, right?
Yes, sir.
We gonna get her on the show later on. I just want to let the audience and our viewers know, look here, you better get to know her now before that NIL go up.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Get out of
That's
here.
right.
Looking
Yes,
like a
sir.
little Kishwa.
Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? My perspective on it is this, man. Yeah. Do I want any changes to the roster? Hell no. All 12 of the participants, you're right, are well deserved, man. So I'm not taking anything from any one of them because, like you said, Kobe, they've been practicing up to this point. But from a business perspective, and I said this in a group text with my cousins on it the other day. I said, from a business perspective and a marketing perspective, it just would have made, it would have made sense. It would have made sense for them they could have capitalized big time on that. Because right now, she's what you call her, Kobe? She's the golden goose.
She's the golden goose. Hey, take that fucking show on the road.
Exactly.
Let the
and
world
take it international.
Man, let the world see her
Come
firsthand,
on,
man. I don't give a damn if you tell the team, look, man, we got to make Shorty shine. Hey, let her come cross half court and shoot them Steph Curry threes, man.
Say it again, bro.
People cross the world.
Hey, Cuzzo and Fredo, look, one thing we know, she was going to get, y'all, you ain't got a starter. She was going to get playing time. Y'all going to be beating teams by 20, 25, 30 points.
That's how I was looking at it. That's how I was looking at it.
Shit, I would have had her and the Baltimore Barbie Angels.
You damn right. Yeah.
Why
absolutely.
not?
I would have had Cameron Brink too. I would have made a 15-man roster.
Made it a 15-woman roster.
The 15-woman roster with Cameron Brink, you know what I'm saying? The Bayou Barbie and Caitlin Clark. That's what I would have done. That would have killed it from a marketing. They would have got 2 for the price of 1.
Come on, man. You get, and then what you do is now you set a precedent for later on when it comes to the new USA rosters of, you know what I'm saying, women's basketball. You keep at least 2 or 3 spots for the ladies that's coming out in the draft. So from now on, we won't have to worry about it because you can have one or two ladies that you feel that deserves an opportunity or that's going to help the brand, going to help the game grow. You leave that spot open for them. And now you don't have to. Now, like you said, even if you got them out there, they still rock stars with them type, and I'm not saying that they not going to be because, like I said, my sister, Lakeisha Sales, my sister, Shamika Holstar,
shout out.
They done set the, and I'm going to try, we going to definitely get them on the show. But my thing is, why not leave a little, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, Cole, like you said, Fredo, do a 15 lady roster, and then let's leave them last 3 spots for. Come on,
it's the same thing the Olympic team did in '92 when they brought in Christian Laettner, man. So I mean, you could have did something similar to that, and like I said, you could have basically killed 2 birds with 1 stone with that. You know what I'm saying? Got the best of both worlds because there's a lot of times, bro, in the past where I've seen, great WNBA players, you know what I'm saying, like complain like, man, we're not getting the exposure we want. We're not getting paid enough. We're not getting paid enough money. We don't have the facilities. We don't have this. I mean, right now, man, you want to capitalize while the iron is hot. And right now it's hot. And I just thought that they missed out on a golden opportunity from a marketing and business perspective at the end of the day. But from the actual, if you're asking me to remove any one of those players, no, hell no. But you could have made it into a 15-woman roster at the end of the day. But that's just my perspective on it, fellas, man. Great perspective on this, man. Hey, let me ask you guys this, man. Hey, this is the No Cap Sports Show podcast question of the day. Give me your HBCU football Hall of Fame Mount Rushmore list of all time.
Go ahead, O-Dog.
Go, O. Okay, I think O froze.
All right, go ahead, Fredo. You start with this one.
Okay, yeah. So my list is simple as this, man.
So this, hold up, before we start, that's just all sports?
No, I just football. It's give me your HBCU football Hall of Fame Mount Rushmore list of all time. right?
Okay.
So yeah,
All
I
right.
got
I
Doug
mean, I'll
Williams.
start if you want me to.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, I got
I
Doug
mean, I'll
Williams.
start off if you want me to.
What'd
Okay.
you say?
I said I started off if you
Okay.
want me to.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm already out there now, so it's all good. I'll finish it,
All
man.
right. Yeah, let's roll with it,
I
big
got
dog.
Doug Williams, quarterback, Grambling University. One of the the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl, Washington Redskins, 1987, right? So I got him. I got Jerry Rice. I got from Mississippi Valley State. Obviously, you know, arguably the best wide receiver of all time. I got Walter Payton, Jackson State. Arguably one of the best, running backs of all time. Super Bowl winner in 1985 with that vaunted 85 Bears defense. Last but not least, I got Mel Blount, Southern University cornerback. Played a lot of years with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Got 4 Super Bowls, etc. I wanted to put Steve McNair on there, but I couldn't. I was trying to figure out, is that a black university or not? So I know he went to Alcorn State. But that's what I somewhat got confused about at the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because it's pretty simple for me. Jerry Rice.
Yes.
He at the top of my list. Of course, Doug Williams. That's back when I used to be a Washington Redskins fan, so I gotta put him on the list. Shannon Sharp. I mean, he one of the best tight ends.
I forgot about Shannon Sharp.
He one of the best. Yeah, he one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. I put him top 3 to top 5. How many is that? 3?
Yes, 3.
Oh, Michael Strahan. He should be on top of my list. Michael Strahan.
And Houston State.
And then my last spot, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, is Antoine Bethea. You got
Howard University,
put
man.
fucking somebody from WEB on the fucking list, right? Oh, dog.
Oh, your volume. Hit your volume.
You on mute.
We can't hear you, bro. Turn your mute off.
This is not a technology podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Bro, that's a great list. That's a great list that you got, man. I didn't even think about that, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right about that, champ. That's what's up, man. All right. Yeah. Oh, I look at you. Missed out on this one. Oh, you missed out on this one, champ. You got to turn your volume up, man.
Hit the microphone. Hit the microphone button.
All right, we're getting he now he froze. So yeah, he had technical difficulties.
Let's bring on our special guest, Fredo.
Absolutely, man. What up, bro?
Hey, what's good, bro? Fellas, how y'all doing this evening?
Hey, man, we doing good, man. We doing good, bro. Like I said, man, we came up with this subject matter, man, and like I said, man, we couldn't think of a better person to bring on, man, but yourself, man, because we know that you're a strong and huge advocate of mental health, and being as though it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, let me ask you this, bro. What can we do as men to change the narrative about seeking help without thinking it's a sign of weakness?
Bruh, I'm going to tell you this. I've dealt with men that have committed murder, that have done unthinkable, and are seeking therapy. Wish they had therapy before they committed these horrible crimes. You know what I'm saying? So that alone should tell you that, you know, the hardest person out here, they wish they could have had, you know, some kind of therapy, someone talking to them, someone to deal with their issues before they committed crimes, before they did what they did. So it's definitely important, you know, just for the average man, black man especially, check on your other fellow peoples, you know what I'm saying? Check on your homeboy, check on them, man. See how they doing, because mental health, it can affect you just like they can go out here and have a stroke or go out here and have a heart attack. They can have a mental attack, you know what I'm saying? Come down for diagnosis. And it's real. So definitely check on them. And we should, you know, shouldn't be no barriers. Mental health affects anybody, you know what I'm saying? So why are we so hard that we can't talk about mental health? You know, what stigma is really out there? All stigmas are being broken down. You know what I'm saying? Every stigma that we grew up with, that is being broken. So why not break the mental health stigma and talk about it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been affected by mental health diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that is normal to talk about, knowing that you can seek the peace that you need if you get the help that you need. And if you're really trying to get that peace and that seeking that peace in your life, seek therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Definitely seek therapy. Speak with someone that can get you in contact with a therapist, somebody that you feel comfortable going to talk to about what's going on. And that's all it's about, is just being very comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
So once we talk about it more, get more, have family discussions about it, sit around the barbershop and talk about it. You seen your therapist, lady? I'm gonna tell you this. I know therapists. I work with therapists that has a therapist.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So if a therapist know they need a therapist, why wouldn't we need a therapist? You know what I'm saying? Just somebody you can go and talk to.
Yeah, man.
So it's important, bro. And all this month, every month, every day, I'm talking about it. That's me. That's what I'm talking about. The loss of mental health, talking about mental health and how we can improve it in our community and help people. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing right now working on is homicidal ideation. And that's affecting, so many people just going out here committing these murders, committing the unthinkable, just because they having these thoughts. And we're not talking about it. We're not bringing it to the forefront. Same as we have suicidal ideation, it's homicidal ideation, and it's not being dealt with as it should in order to stop the violence that's going on.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing light to it and shining the focus on it, because I do it every day. I help, people that's been shot, that have gone through the unthinkable, shot 6 times and survived. And to think that, once they heal, that they're not trying to get back or go, get the person that got them, you'd be crazy if you're not thinking that. Every day they waking up thinking about it. Every day. So you just imagine how many people that's been shot and survived out here, or got family members that survived, traumatic events. And you don't think they're thinking about getting back at them? Most of them do. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a thought process. They didn't thought this out. It's been on their mind for so long that, boom, they finally acted on it.
Wow.
I was on the show earlier last week, and we was talking about homicidal ideation, and they had mentioned about I was mentioning pretty much what I had went through. How I cope with homicidal ideation, because I've been through it. I've been there.
Right.
And we were talking about the nightmares. Intrusive thoughts. And I shared, at some points at night, I had dreams where I didn't know if the dream, when I woke up, I didn't know if it was real or not. It might have took me about 15 to 20 minutes just to come to my realization. I'm looking out the window and saying, man, folks got to be out here right now. I didn't did all this in my dream. I didn't went and did it for real. And I'm feeling it as I'm awake, that I really went out there and acted on what I was dreaming about. And it's a scary thing, because, when you're going through something like that, and then, you add just everything that someone else may be going through, maybe drug abuse, might be alcoholism, might have substance abuse, and you add that type of mental health diagnosis on top of a drug use, you have a ticking time bomb. Because you don't have them, they're not in the right frame of mind. Plus they have, those type of issues going on. And that's pretty much what, a lot of these youngins are doing. They're out here taking all these crazy drugs and, and having these type of thoughts going on. And they go out here and react. They got easy access to the guns. So the next is, they're not controlling their emotions. They got these thoughts going on. Their folks just got shot last week. They just went to the funeral. So they got all these thoughts going on, man. I'm going to get back. And eventually, if they don't get back soon, it's going to come. And it's coming. We see it in the streets every day. We see it on the news every day.
Hold on, bro. Kobe, I want you to jump in right quick. I don't know if you had a question or you want to add to anything that Lamont has added thus far.
No, I agree with Lamont 100%. And a lot of people don't know. One of the first jobs that I had after I finished my basketball career was as a mental health counselor for Fellowship Health Resources out there in Arlington.
Wow.
And what we did was supported adult men and women with mental health issues that they were in the mental hospital for years, and then they got to the point where they was able to be released from the hospital, and we were there to support them to get reintegrated back into society. So making sure they take their meds, making sure they're keeping up with their hygiene, teaching them how to go to the bank, teaching them how to shop for their groceries and stuff like that, and just uh, teach them how to be social with other people. Just try to get them back into some type of normalcy as possible. And so I've seen firsthand the importance of supporting those men and women, because if you kind of be like, okay, they all right, and you kind of turn your cheek the other way, what I'm saying, something really bad can happen. Because like Lamar said, we had guys in our program that was not guilty for reason of insanity. They committed murders and all that stuff. And if it's a day that they skip their meds, don't take their medications, oh, they will go the fuck off. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So they need that support. They need you there holding their hand and letting them know to be okay, that you got somebody that's going to be with you every step of the way, going to help you get through this thing called life, and you're going to be all right. You have that support. And then, and of course, that's the extreme situation. But then, like Lamont said, you got your everyday problems. Sometimes you can wake up and feel like, hey man, I'm just not feeling right, and you have no idea what it is. But you could be having your own mental health episode. You know what I mean? I've been through it in college and didn't even know what it is until years and years later.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I know one of the questions that you posed, Fred, what can we do as men to change the narrative? And that's just support people. Like if you have somebody that's coming out and expressing like, look, I'm having issues, I'm having mental health issues, or I'm feeling depressed or whatever, as men, support them. We shouldn't shame them, or we shouldn't laugh at them or call them weak because they're coming out and pouring their heart out and putting things on the table. Like listen, bro, I need help. We need to be there to lift our brothers up, to help them brothers. You know what I mean? Because if we don't, Lamont gave us all type of scenarios. These are the people we can see on the news, that we hear stuff about in our neighborhoods that we grew up in. You know what I mean? And we see how these youngins are out here. You know what I mean? And that's to me, that's mental health. You know
Yes,
what I
it
mean?
is.
Youngins out here with nothing, feeling like they have nothing to lose, feeling like they don't have anybody that got their back, and they just don't care. But if somebody reach their hand out and grab them, like, look, bro, I get it. I get how you feel. How can I help you? How can I support you? Have those sit downs, have those talks. You may not be able to save everybody, but hey, look,
Just like
you'll
one
reel
another.
a few in. You know what I mean? And that's way better than what it is right now.
Right. Good point. What you got to add, Odo?
Nothing much. I heard everything that y'all said. First of all, what's up, Lamont? How you doing,
Hey, what's
sir?
good, bro? How you
What's
feeling?
up, Sam? How you doing, King? Nah, man.
Yeah.
What he touched on was awesome, man. And you need that. When I was back home in Washington D.C., I would see it working in the youth, as far as with the Department of Parks and Recreation with the youngest, man. Nowadays, you got to realize the youngest nowadays, the OGs is 16, 17, 18 years old.
Damn.
So that's what they're going to, you know what I'm saying? For when they messed up, they haven't even been through that much in life, but that's who they going to. So the mental health thing is big, man. It's huge, man. When it comes to these little youngins, man, and it starts at the very young age, because they asking these little youngins to basically be grown men and grown women. You know,
Right.
I would see little girls 10, 11 years old babysitting a little toddler that's 3, 4 years old, because the mama at home, doing whatever because somebody want to come through.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hey, sis, what's going on?
She don't want to deal with them. So no, that's awesome perspective, man, and salute, man. We definitely need it, but it starts at that young age, and it goes up to what you were saying. That's dope.
Okay, Lamar, let me ask you this, and you guys can chime in as well. So what can we do as a society to train these police officers or what have you to know when, that you're about to have like I said, a mental health episode or what have you? Because it's too many times that I see where these episodes are happening at an alarming rate, but these police officers aren't recognizing that because number one, they're not trained, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But what do we do from a societal standpoint to ensure that that they're trained from that aspect? I don't know.
Well, I believe they've gotten better on the training. There's been
Okay.
a lot more discussion about it. They got mental health professionals on board with the police department now, so they have been bringing attention and the light to it. But I still believe it's in the community. It's us that have to, what I'm saying, before it gets to that level, before someone gets to that manic stage, before they, out here doing whatever. But then there's a fine line because you got some substance abuse, and they out here smoking them dippers and all that, and all these pills and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like what can that's a whole different ball game. Because off of then, they are capable of doing anything, and we know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fine line because the officer had to defend themselves just like
Right.
anyone had to defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, but even getting to that point before they're out there doing all that, we have to have that discussion about what is important in your life. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they do want to obtain things out of their life. They do have goals, but it's the struggle just to get to those goals that they're going through that's making their life seem so unbearable that they can't get over what they're going through. They can't manage the depression, feel like the anxiety is taking over, or it's just the trauma they've been through. We have a lot of traumatized people out here as a community.
Right.
A lot of us saw a lot of trauma growing up. The streets was wild. And then we passed that trauma on down to our kids and the generation after that. So as a community, we all have to build and just keep talking about mental health, man. Just keep on the forefront.
Let me throw this at you, bro. So yeah, Camilla said they're doing it now, but oftentimes it's a power authority over aggressive reaction. What do you say to that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they're like I said, they're doing it, but you still have to train that. Because I wear this badge, I'm better than you type of mentality that's been going on for so long. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you wear a badge, you have power, but it's something you have to be able to, it takes a special person to be able to do their job as an officer and to be able to hone that much power and be able to do good with it. We have them out there. There's plenty of good officers out there doing just that. But then you do have, the bad ones out there that don't care about a mental health diagnosis. I'm the police officer. I got the badge. I do what I do.
That's funny you said it because she said, and it still and always will be a racial component, even with the training.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. So yeah, she pretty much okay.
Well, I'm gonna put this out there. It's always a racial component. Pretty much, systematic racism still exists. You know what I'm saying? They've been coming out and saying that since the Black Lives Movement, a lot of people have came out and say we've had a lot of racist things in our whole policy, the way we've done everything for years.
Right.
Even the APA, American Psychological Association, they've come out and said that pretty much everything about psychology is systematic racism. You know what I'm saying? But it's still we have to overcome them things, man.
So okay, but when you say overcome, so it goes back to the question, right? So what do we do as men? You know what I'm saying? Men, black men. You understand what I'm saying? To draw more awareness to it. You know what I'm saying? Is it just conversations at the end of the day?
Conversations, bro. Just talking about it, supporting people that that are in it, that's have mental health diagnosis, just helping them be able to come to you and talk about what may be going on with them is a blessing that can open up doors. it can stop somebody from going out here feeling hopeless and, doing the unthinkable. Because that's what we have, a society of hopeless youngins out here, hopeless adults too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the youngins, but adults too, that they see they have no purpose. You know what I'm saying? They have no purpose in life. They are looking for that purpose. If they can find that purpose, if they're given the opportunity to get to that purpose, then, you probably got a whole totally different person. Well, I know you do, because I see it every day.
So she said, Lamont, since you were last time on the show, where are you now with resources? More or less, it's voting season. Make sure you're voting for people that will increase funds for mental health.
So let me read it. Okay, where we last on with the resources? Resources. Well, I'm gonna say this. Since last June, I had a home. I call it the Boss House. I had roughly 8 people living in that home. It was pretty much, I had got it, rented it out pretty much because I had saw them go through homelessness. And it opened up a lot of doors. I've learned a lot through that last year. But at that point I was renting, and, a lot of things fell on me to provide and to do for, because they were going through a lot of things. But I know within that year, I helped 8 people that were dealing with pretty much homicidal ideation, that could have went out here and
hold on, bro. And for the viewers and listeners, can you explain what that is? Homicide. You said homicide ideation?
Ideation, correct.
Ideation.
Just like suicidal ideation, someone is thinking about suicide all the time. Homicidal ideation is the same. Someone's thinking about having intrusive thoughts about hurting someone, killing someone, going through that. Yeah. Okay. So, I had them in the home and pretty much, talking with them, working with them, getting resources for them, just providing somewhere stable over their head. They wasn't in the streets. They could come home. I know I saved lives out here.
Right.
Just by helping them not go out here and commit, what they was thinking. So the resources are coming, but I had to shut that one down. But I do plan, that's my goal now, is to get a few more homes and do the same thing in the years coming.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Have some more youngers out here get off the streets.
Yeah, man, you out there doing the real work at the end of the day. You and others as well, man. So kudos and what I'm saying, big time kudos to you and others as well. To all the viewers and listeners out there. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. What can we do as men to change the narrative about seeking help without thinking it's a sign of weakness? Guys, do you got anything you guys want to add before we go ahead and get up out of here for the night?
I just want to say, my bad, cuz. I just want to say one thing too. Also, man, check on the people that you think that's okay, that you think they have everything in place, because sometimes them be the motherfuckers that's fucked up the most.
Yes. Yes.
Let me explain on some real shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes those people that you think that's living good, or you think that they doing everything, and they, because sometimes you be surprised, just a phone call to someone saying, "Hey man, how you doing? Are you okay?
Yes.
Do you need something? Do you need something?" Sometimes us as men, we need somebody just to talk to, because we don't have that. It's that, instead of going to a therapist and things like that, for us as black men, our therapy sometimes is a barbershop. We go in there sometimes and just listen to the OGs. Sometimes just listen to some men that say, "Hey, they've been through this situation," or "I've been through this situation," or such and such and such. So what I'm saying is, I would just say, it's mental health on all levels. You damn right, and start, like, what I'm saying, what Lamont was saying, as far as on the younger level. But sometimes we got to check on everybody. Somebody got to call and check on him.
And you know what, bro? We got to see how he doing.
Yeah.
So if we gonna have a warhead and it be the last episode, we got to get the number, get a text message, or we start our group. "Hey, how you doing?
You're right, bro.
The resources. I might can't give so much, but goddamn, I can order some pieces and send some pieces through the house, and let me feed the youngins, this Friday, or let me buy some burgers you know, whatever the case may be. No because doubt. That shit can be stressful when you are doing things and you are creating a environment for the other guys and you checking on you, making sure that their mental so right. Well, shit, who's checking on you to make sure your mental all right?
Bro, you said it, man.
That's my bro Fredo. I'll give it to him, man. He's definitely helped me through a lot, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That's why we call him the OG. That's why we call him the OG. And I like I said, I apologize. My service went off or whatever. It's 110 out here. Lord, you know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you know, we got to check on each other, man. We got to. Like I said, and it don't have to be no big conversation or no nothing like that. Sometimes a text or man make a joke
means a lot.
That right there, like I tell people all the time, you don't know whether it was a joke or something, a feed or a post that you sent. Sometimes that'll change somebody's whole perspective on that particular day.
I agree with you 100%.
That was just my. That's just my.
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%, man. And like I say, even you guys, man, has helped me out more than you ever know, man. Just checking up on me and stuff like that, because I'm a busy bee and I try to do everything and I try to get everything completed. And sometimes I get burnt out to the point where I have to unplug everything, like just shut it down, so I can, you know what I'm saying, so I can be okay and stuff like that. I be trying to do about a million things at one time, and I know at the end of the day that's not possible.
Indeed.
I can't make everybody happy at the end of the day, man. But you're absolutely right, man, about checking on the person that you think that you think that's doing good and stuff like that. Because they need to be checked up on.
Shit, how stressful is that? Like he said, he dealing with 8 people in one home, trying to make sure that all 8 people are right, and that's 8 different problems. So shit, we gotta make sure that he just good. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, are you okay? So that's what I would say. Like, let's check on the people that's checking, that's working with, you know what I'm saying? That type, with that community and things like that.
Yeah, definitely check on them, support them too.
Yeah, Mills threw this out, Lamont. People are always looking for organizations to donate to. Do you have an organization where people can give?
My Cash App. Other than that, I haven't really got to that point where I'm seeking outside help, because I've never really gotten support from the outside. Everything I've really done is done from the heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it my way because I know my way is gonna get results.
That's how it starts.
You know what I'm saying? I know how I work with people and how I move. I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with all these, they say it's grant money out here. They say it's money to do all this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the type to kiss nobody's ass to get some money to do right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I got to kiss your ass to do something right, then I don't need your money. I don't need your time. Keep moving. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just hit us with a bar.
Man, hey, look, I'm past that. DC government, all these bad entities or whatever, man. I'm not dealing with that fake stuff, man. I'm not. And if I got to jump, I got to do the Diddy to get some bread out here to help people.
Whoa, pause. Hold up.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't no Diddy.
Man, let me say no more.
On that note,
he
done messed up all the good.
Hey, no goddamn Diddy.
No Diddy over here.
That's what I feel. I feel like they want you to do the Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. I'm glad you clarified that.
Yeah.
With that one, man. Whoa.
Yeah, you fixed that one.
Okay. Hey, look at man. Any final thoughts, man, from you guys before we go ahead and end tonight's show, man?
Yeah, I'm going to leave it with the subject matter expert Lamont and the great point that old dog made. I only have one question, Lamont. How can the No Cap Sports Show podcast assist and support you and bring in awareness to mental health? Just say the word. We there.
Hey, bro, we're gonna come up with some things. It's been in the works, man. Like I say, it's been a year. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing some things this year, and I'm ready to move forward and expand this thing. Definitely talk about mental health a lot more, share a lot more. I've been in hiding. You know what I'm saying? I've been in recovery. I've been getting myself right, and I did that through helping other people. And you know what I'm saying? I'm to the point I didn't help enough right now, and I'm ready to help a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So. Just we talking about mental health. Just having me on the show, bro. Hey, we're gonna keep doing.
That's dope.
That's what's up.
That's dope. But look here, man.
No, bro.
Hey, yeah, absolutely. Look at bro, the boss of mental health, man. We appreciate you vibing with us tonight on this subject matter. It's very important, man. It's definitely needs to bring in. We definitely need to bring in more awareness about this situation in terms of like I said, obviously men's awareness month, but it should men's mental health awareness month. But this is just a mental health awareness month every damn day at the end of the day. So you know. But look, man, we appreciate you coming on, man, giving your perspective, man, throwing, giving us some jewels and stuff like that and gems and et cetera, man. To all the viewers and listeners out there, man, we appreciate you vibing with us, man. Also, don't forget, you can catch the audio version of this show on Spotify, Apple, or iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcast. With that being said, tell them what we got to do. Well, I just gave him an alley-oop and he just missed it, man. Yeah, good night.
Good night. Support Give me an alley-oop. He threw that. He tried to throw me an alley-oop. That joint hit the.
Yeah. This is Killer Cow the Animal. And I want to welcome you to a sports experience